Hello everybody and welcome to Field of Dreams, Minecraft style. Today we're out in front of my base and I've already been at work plotting out an area. It's 45 wide by 90 and I leveled it all out, got all the land kind of done. What I'm going to do is put like a retaining wall here, so it's actually 91 because I'm going to fill that in. It would be 90 and then 45 wide this way here, and I made the hill kind of graded up by 2, which I should go one more right here. This lets a nice kind of gradient rise, so it looks kind of nice and still, keeps the flow of the hill. I may end up doing that with this, but I'd have to chop back quite a bit, so we'll see how that actually goes. And then what we're going to be doing is pretty much around the entire outside of this. We're going to be going, this block is going to be used, so I'm going to put that there just as a marker so I know what I'm doing. And then it's going to start basically here, and what I need to do is do a 3 wide with 1 gap on the side and 1 gap on this side, and then over here we do the same thing. So we have the 1 wide over here on this outside, and then this will be filler, and this is going to be the outside roadway. Now I'm going to have to do a lot of collection. I was thinking of using Colonel's Mesa store. The only problem is I'd be taking everything he had for black clay, and I'm just going to go to the Mesa myself and probably put a beacon down and take a whole stab at everything out there. Yeah, it's going to take quite a bit, and I'm debating if I'm going to do yellow or white lines in the middle. If I did white lines, I probably would end up having to use wool, because it doesn't look right with the stained clay. It actually looks quite weird, to be honest with you. So we're going to do this all the way around. This is going to be the outside border. And then I have to figure out, I think last episode I said I was going to do 20 wide lots. The only thing is there's not a whole lot of redstone builds that are 20 wide. There are some that I know that are 30 or 35, but we could always combine like 2 or 3 lots if we had to do that. And, use it for some of the bigger builds if we wanted to go that big. I don't know how I'm going to actually set this up, if it's going to be completely bonkers style, or if I'm going to do it just enough to, if you AFK there for an hour, you'll get a stack of something. I'll have to figure that out before I continue on with the plot placement, and I think the plot placement for the inside, as long as we get the outside roadway done, that contains us to the inside, we will end up with 35 blocks in the middle that we can use, and take out I'd say a section in the middle, because I'll probably divide it in like a big square and cut it into 4 squares, and then I can divide those off. So that's essentially what the plan is for right now, just to kind of get this thing going. Like I said, I've been kind of going nuts in here, and I'm running out of food, so I'm going to have to go get more food. And, you can see my levels have been going up and down. I was up at 160 last episode. I think it was 160. And I was up to 200, and then I enchanted some stuff for combined 2 pickaxes for sausage. Went down to like 188 and combined some stuff for myself. I got myself an efficiency 5 shovel. I prepared my silk touch, so I kind of need those things if I'm going to be working on these big projects. So what happened was I AFK'd at the gold farm, and I did that for about 7 hours because I was trying to do some testing. I had my camera account running, and the zombie penguin appeared to be spawning on the track and just in weird spots where you wouldn't expect them to be spawning. So it was kind of weird. I didn't really get what was going on, because where they were spawning was in unspawnable areas. So the only thing I can say about that is it would have to be latency issues, where when the server and the client check for a spawning area, they both report something different, and through a glitch of some sort, they appear to be putting it on a solid block when it's not. So, anyways, that's kind of weird. So I don't know exactly. I can't remember where we're going here. 7. I think that was 650. Let's see, 705. Nope. Okay, so that wasn't the direction we were in. Where are we at? Let's go to 350. Where would that be? Right here. Okay. There. So that's 350. And let's see where we end up with here. I should have marked it off before when I actually did the counting. And we'll get rid of this stuff in the middle as well and make it all look nice and pretty. Put like little gardens and sidewalks. I'm going to put redstone lamps that are hooked up to, what do you call it, daylight sensors as well. And to here. 350 to 450. Oh my god. Okay, that's 100. So we got to go to 360. And that's where we're going to end up being at. Alright guys, so let me continue doing this off camera. I'll plant out all the roads. I'll go gather all the clay that we need to do. And we'll start laying down the roads and all that kind of stuff. And as we'll hook up those lights as well. Yeah. There we go. Let's put a torch on there just in case. Oh, and if you want a good tip, I got this from Etho. I saw his episode yesterday, I believe it was. Or, well, about a week ago. And 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high. And if you have a horse that can jump 4 blocks, jump it on top of the block and then get off of them. And it won't move. It stays up there. If it's 3 blocks, it'll jump off and then wander away. But if it's 4 blocks high, it won't leave. So if you have a problem with your horse taking off on you, set it up on a 4 block high post, and it should be fine. It'll actually stay in there. Oops. Alright, so let me go grab the rest of this stuff that we need, and we'll start figuring out where we're going to put all the roads and everything like that. I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, it's just about sunset. I'm standing on top of the mountain, right by my house. My house is over there-ish, right there, in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. But I've been busy. Look at what I've been doing. Oh my god. Yeah, I've been going absolutely bonkers here. I've got the major road set up, and right there, I had to terraform the whole thing. That, I guess, dried up river that goes right through there used to continue right through to my base. So I had to terraform the whole thing. I filled it in too. It's not just a hollow hole. It's actually all filled in, about 12 blocks high up to that there. And I'm sectioning these off. So I'm going to do the same over there as to what I did there. Those 2 are going to stay the same, and then I'm going to have the 4 big ones on the outside. And that'll give us enough space for now. Excuse me, and if we have to, we can always expand out further this way here, and a little bit this way. So at least this way here we got, I think these are 19 by 19. Holy crap, buddy, where'd you come from? And, oh, takes a fall. Must have come from up the top somewhere. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, these are 19 by 19. These are 4, 6, and 4. And I think they're 8 or 7 wide. So these are going to be for like the 3x3, 4x4 cow cooker, chicken cooker, all that kind of stuff. The bigger one would be for something like the automated sheep farm. So something you can AFK at and get all the different kinds of wool or whatever kind of wool you want, that kind of stuff. And then whatever else you want to kind of scatter throughout. But I'd like to keep it in sections. So, you know, food will be in one, plants will be in another, and materials or XP or whatever will be in another, because you could probably do a mob farm or something like that up above and let it drain down right into here and use some sort of a redstone contraption to control the whole thing. So anyways, that's essentially what I've gotten done. Oh no, last one. Bam! Right in the middle, just like I like it. Alright, so what I've done is got these little lower paths I have to go get some wool to put the stripes in for the road, but these are going to be like your little walking paths that you can go to. This will all be road right here in the middle, and same thing with all the outskirt is all going to be a block road. So I've got all that, spent a good chunk of time mining all that over at the mesa. So I got all that there, and I've got 10 diamonds on me here. And what I'm going to do is go over to Colonel's Woolworth store. He has wool for sale, and I'm going to grab a couple stacks off of him, and hopefully that'll be enough to get me through. Otherwise I'll have to grab a couple more diamonds and maybe get 2 more stacks off of him, but I'm hoping that it wouldn't be that much anyways, so sucker. Alright, so I'm going to run over there. I guess I'll grab those. I guess you don't need to come along with me. And one thing I think I might do is the snow farm. And I wondered if the, what do you call it? The snow golems, I wondered if they still melted in the nether, or if they ever did. Because I can't remember if they did or not. And if they don't, I'd like to put one at the top of the nether, right where our gold farm is, since we use the snowballs to throw at the piggies and get them aggro. So, I don't know. That's something I can test in the creative world and always just bring back. But I might just put one in the little 3x3 section. I'll throw it attached to something or throw it in a corner or something just so I have it. So anyways, I just wanted to give you an update as to what I was doing there. I'm going to continue on, and then before the end of the episode, we will build something redstone. Not going to be anything huge or fancy, but it'll be something that's functional and will get you what you need. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, I just got back from trying to find the wool, and when I was put it down on the ground, I really didn't like the texture. So what I think I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go with snow instead, and I'm trying a different design here. It's been done before, but I'm trying to see if I can use hoppers to collect, and I don't know whether or not this guy, yeah, he's not generating snow on a half slab. So I'm wondering if I just make that a full block. Yeah, okay, so, and I doubt it will pull anything from underneath. No, it's not going into there, so we don't even need the hoppers, so those can go away. We can put the dirt back there, and get the chest back. We'll put a chest here just so that we have somewhere that we can, I guess we'll leave that open. Will that work? Yeah, it does. Yay! The only problem is I'll have snow coming out the back, so make sure it's pushed right to the front. We'll put blocks all the way around, that way we know it's sealed. We'll put one there just so I can get up on top if I have to, which I will go up there because you gotta protect this guy from sunburn. There you go. Alright, so we have our little farm here. I made a little stone shovel so I don't have to waste my diamond one on it. There, and all I have to do is just sit here for a little while and I'll have tons and tons and tons and tons of snow. And don't worry, we're going to get into the real redstone by the end of the end of the episode here. I just wanted to try something different here because this the wool wasn't really doing it for me. Am I getting that snow or is it stuck there? Well, it's stuck there. Yeah, I can't even get that. Why can't I get that? Full inventory. Ah, there you go. That would be a good reason why. And now you'll see what I mean when you actually place these down. They look a lot nicer. A lot nicer. Alright. Get out of the way. There we go. Alright, so let's just start down at the end here. We'll go one away, and we'll do 3. Yeah, you see that? That is a really nice contrast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do something like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's gonna look a lot nicer. Alright, so I'm gonna continue farting around with this guy here. I'm gonna make a bunch of snowballs, and I'll bring you guys back once I get this pretty much done, because I don't think there's anything else for me to really show you guys. I think you've all seen rows being built and all that kind of boring fun stuff. So I'll make sure I get all this done, and then I'll bring it back and we'll build one last little contraption, which won't take that long, but it's actually quite valuable for most servers. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Blah. Ugh, suck it. Alright guys, we're back one last time, and like I said, we're going to be building something redstone today. And what I did do is I increased the stairs. One goes to the fishing, the auto fisher, the other one goes to a big archway which has supports on the side and takes you up to the redstone area, which I have put lights all the way down. I put these here. I don't like them. I don't like it at all. So I'm going to take these down and I'm going to put them right here like that. I think these are just going to be used as dividers. You want to get in here, you just kind of go, or wherever we build something, we'll knock out one or two of these. The only problem I ran into is that these are off center. So I've got like 8 on one side, 7 on another, or 6 and 8, or 6 and 7 on one, and so there's no way around it. But for today, we're going to be building in this little tiny section right here. Because what I'm going to show you guys is probably one of the smallest cocoa bean farms ever. Yeah, you heard me. Ever. That's it. That is the size right there. And to be honest with you, let's go like this. There. We'll center it a little bit more. This is one of the easiest things that you could ever actually build, guys. In all honesty, it's very, very simple. Let me get rid of some of this junk here and get the stuff that I actually need. We'll get that stuff for now. So basically what you're going to do right here, put one dispenser there, one dispenser there. Come around to the back side of it, put that there, you'll hear it click, which means it's activated them. And then what you're going to do, and I got to give props to the guy that I actually saw a design. He built it. It's something like 3 by 6 by 5 or something like that. It was really big, and I thought there's got to be a way that I can trim this down. So I can't remember what farm there was. There was something that actually looked similar to what I'm building, and I thought, you know what, I bet you I could use that and combine the two. Well, I did, and it worked, because I'm awesome. Let's get the stone brick. You put that on top. So what I did here, put the repeater, 2 ticks. If you're on a server like me and you're having a problem putting the cocoa bean onto what is going to be the jungle wood right there, because it goes up and down too fast, well, you just change that to 3 ticks or even 4 ticks in some cases, and that should be it. This is it, guys. Like, we're done. Now, the only thing I was going to try to do is right here, probably take that out and that out, and put this stuff away, get the chests, hopper, oh, and a lever, sorry. There is one more block I got to place right on top of that. Can I do it? Okay, I'll put it here. There. So you see it moving? Now you need your lever up there. And that shuts it off. That'll always stay up. So what I was thinking of doing is right here, put that there, and then right into the back of this, you know, go back up. Can I do it? Nope, I can't do it. There. Now I can. You bugger. Alright, and what I'm thinking is if I put that there and then put a piece of carpet on top, I think that'll work. And then what we can do for this little part here, we can actually change the entryway right into there. Yeah, and that's it. So I've got 3 cocoa beans, and I need some bone meal, so I only brought 13 with me. And the other thing is, the other guys, he had 2 dispensers here and 2 over here. So I've cut the cost in half, and obviously it would use more repeaters, more redstone dust, and all that kind of stuff too. So basically all you do, turn it on, you sit over here, and once we get the timing right. Let's try slowing it down a little bit. That gonna work? No, I have a feeling it has something to do with the carpet. Yeah. See, it's not actually being bone milled right now. Let's see. Let's turn this right there. There we go. Now we got the sweet spot. So, let's see. What we got here? We got 21. Let's do... We got 20... Okay, 21. Let's just count for 10 seconds until that stuff's done. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Okay, I think the bone meal's gone. Anyways, let's see. We got 29. We got 29 in that little time. So now you can do, like, it's 3x2, guys. 3x2. You can AFK, like I always say, change your right mouse click to the spacebar, put a stapler on it, something like that. Let it sit there and go to town. Everything's going to go into this chest if you need to. Take this out, make it a double chest. And there you go. So that's it, guys. Like, that is a super sweet, super small 3x2 and 3 high. You can't get any smaller than that. The guy I was watching, by the way, sorry, it was FedX Gaming. I gotta give the guy props. He's really smart, does a lot of stuff for the console, and I've used a lot of his videos when I was playing on the PS3. And he had a nice little design for it. Not knocking it. It's awesome design for the console, but we have a few more options as things we can do, and so I thought I'd try to change it up a little bit. And I may have even have seen this somewhere, but I don't know. I can't remember, to be honest with you. So this is it. There's the Redstone City. It looks amazing. Let's go take another peek at it. We'll go up to the top of the hill, and then I'm calling an episode because it's been quite some time. It's been a long trip for me. One more? Yeah, I think we'll be good right there. Look at that. Looks amazing. And I'm not too worried about the lighting on the inside. It does go down below light level 8 in the centers. But once you start building things in there, the lighting, you know, obviously it won't matter. And wherever you're building, you're going to put torches, or it'll just be blocked off with blocks or pistons or something. I think the first project for me is going to be there or there. And it's going to be an automated tree farm. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Wee. Ugh.